foaling season, and if you saw my last video, you'll know that we only have one mare left to foal. Storm is 336 days pregnant today, and I think this foal is coming possibly any second. So I spent all night on Foal Watch last night checking both Storm and Nell. If you've seen my last video, you'll know that Nell had her foal probably around about 6 o'clock this morning. Foal Watch last night was driven really by Storm's pH reading yesterday. It was really quite yellow. I didn't feel like quite there, but then I don't think Kate's was quite there. And I stayed for Kate thinking she's probably not going to foal tonight, but I don't want to not be here, so I'm not going to risk it. And she did. And so that, combined with the fact that both Storm and Nell were not quite themselves, and Nell had a very, very pokey outy vulva, I stayed. And then Nell waxed, so I carried on staying. And then once I stayed till like 2 a.m, like you might as well just stay. So then I stayed until 5 a.m, left about then thinking we're really close for both of them, but I've got a bit of time to go and get some sleep. No, not according to Nell. Anyway, Storm, however, has held on, but I don't think she's got a whole lot longer. I literally daren't leave because I think it's going to come any minute now. Her bag actually, if we have a look, doesn't look any, I don't think, bigger. It's maybe a bit fuller again now. Felt it early this morning. It felt a little bit soft, to be honest. I think those teats are even more east and west, aren't they? But they have been for a while. Still a bit wrinkly from the back, isn't it? Have a quick vulval check. Oh, see, that's getting... Oh. I do think this last minute checks of this are really valuable. I should have taken more note of Nell's. What I did, I stayed because of that, and then I just left too soon. And she's foaled in the daytime before. I wouldn't be surprised if she just foaled this afternoon. She's going to wait until I leave. I'm not going to go until she's foaled, basically, because it's coming. Now, I have already done a pH sample early this morning, and I think you'll understand when I show you it why I'm like, not leaving your side, missus. There was a period during the night when you couldn't have paid me to leave. I was so sure Storm was going to go. Just for about half an hour, she was sort of flank watching. She was swishing her tail for absolutely no reason. It was the middle of the night, there was no flies. So she was swishing her tail, a little bit of flank watching, and just, I was like, she's going to go. And then that just seemed to pass. And then I left and Nell foaled. I still don't think she looks like she's gone very narrow. Maybe a tiny bit, and I don't think she looks like she's gone especially pointy. When I drove off this morning, I did look at Nell thinking she does look really pointy. She had gone suddenly very, very pointy. I think this is how Storm looks literally hours before she foals. Let's look at this booby fluid. Right, darling, good girl. Right, you're so good. I can just do is loosen the field. So colour-wise, we're very cloudy now. Really cloudy. Not white, very cloudy. So you could see how cloudy that was. I am going to taste it. Yeah, it tastes of absolutely nothing. It's not sweet, but it tastes of absolutely nothing. It is very sticky. It has been sticky for a couple of days, but it is really sticky. Anyway, let's look at the pH reading. I don't think she can be far off. Just don't think we're going to get much better than that, really. Oh, and she's off. So what do we think? Like, that is go to me. I don't think you can get better than that. That is go. It's today or tonight, surely. I just can't go anywhere, can I?